Welcome to Coke Studio Africa 2017, where artists from all across the African continent come together to collaborate and create incredible music. Our cameras are there to follow the magic every step of the way. It's Coke Studio Africa. This is where music meets. Coming up on today's show, this week's headline artists, South African hip-hop king, aka and fellow hip-hop royalty, Olamide from Nigeria, join up to discover more about each other's music and create something amazing. The legendary Mafiki Zolo and Kenyan hip-hop royalty Nyashinsky collaborate on the Coke Studio Africa throwback. And one of Uganda's brightest prospects, Ykee Benda, gets the chance to work with Mozambique's beloved Mr. Bow and Zimbabwe's world-famous Jah Prayzah in this week's Big Break. Brace yourself for an unforgettable journey of musical discovery. It's going down! First up, this week's headline pair are African hip-hop heavyweights. For South Africa's multi-award winning hip-hop mastermind and industry super player, aka The World Is Not Enough, he's a powerful force who only operates at one level, the top. Nigerian genius Olamide is one of his country's most cherished citizens. His beats and rhymes play across the continent and beyond. His collaboration with aka is sure to result in something incredible.
We was about to do a brand new song for Coke Studio. So we need to decide what sound we're gonna go with. And I know it's been a long time coming.
Wait.
South African mega producer Ykee Benda has been making beats since he was 13. He's been the producing brains behind many of SA's biggest hits. His work is gaining global traction. He's a high-impact member of the Coke Studio Africa super producer team.
Olamide is gonna step in and we're gonna do a record that's all together.
Well, I want to find out what he also thinks, like what kind of vibe is on, man.
Hey, what's good, Africa? They call me Olamide. I'm from Nigeria, and I do hip-hop music and Afrobeat music.
Yeah.
Hey, what's good, bro?
Away.
Nice, brother. They're right,
man.
Trust me, Ykee is one of those G's I've been listening to for a while before I started popping, so I have to be very honest. So it's a big thing that I'm here with him today. So what's happening?
We're actually just having a discussion about the sound, that we want to do for the joint. I think we're pretty much familiar with, I'm familiar with your guys' sounds,
I just like to keep it simple. I like to keep it African. I like to keep it original. And I'm African.
So I think I kind of want to make like a pop.
Wavy live.
Wavy.
Wavy live.
Like a wavy.
What's really on your mind? What do you have for us?
My mission is definitely going to be to take them out of their box, give them something completely different to what maybe they haven't done before.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to also keep in mind what the sound of the continent even abroad is now. If you listen, it's very much like, if you listen to Drake's music now, he's doing our music.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Inject it.
So we basically I want to kind of run in that lane, do African music for overseas, but still keep our styles in it. I want to make, pop music. We're trying to obviously find something that complements all of our styles and at the same time come up with something that is a new style. In terms of content, we'll figure it out. That's not hard for us. We make it do what it do, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna leave Sketchy now to do what he does best. Sketchy Bongo, Olamide, aka, it's gonna be a smash. And me and Olamide are gonna go do our thing.
Their first task, to discover more about each other by creating unique cover versions of each other's songs. But first, which songs will they choose to cover?
Lagos boy.
Level. Ron Josie, what's good?
Oh, go on, star.
Right about now, I'm about to do Ykee's cover for Ron Josie, and he's about to do my own song, Lagos Boys.
So, Lagos Boys, man, obviously the track is about being from Lagos, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you and the boys just doing your thing on the boat.
Just like Ron Josie.
Oh, makes sense now, yeah. We're both, talking about our people, about our city, and also in the video showcasing our city.
And the snare
What's
thing.
snare?
That's like manizo for shizu, yeah. Just like Snoop Dogg uses that for shizu manizo thingy, that's the way we use snare in my hood.
Well, I'm definitely gonna try to put that in my joint. So I'm looking forward to, getting down to work, making sure, I do my Joburg Boys version of Lagos Boys.
Can't wait to hear you do your own snare thing and how you're gonna
I'll
get
be
it.
staying all over the track, brother.
Started from bottom, was rolling around in that Tokyo the bucket.
And Run Josie is basically, it has a little bit of, political commentary in it, but it also is really about just being the guy in town, like Run Josie.
This ain't the land of the free, no propaganda machine.
Also in this track, it's also like South Africa is also kind of complex in that I know there's also lots of languages in Nigeria, but in South Africa, like there's Setswana rap, there's English, even Afrikaans. So the fascinating thing about this song is also like between like KO and myself, how he does it in like Zulu and so forth. Back home, we pride ourselves on, lyricism and we pride ourselves on our metaphors and being, real critical thinkers. I also want to make sure that you put a lot of your like slang and your like pidgin or whatever you want to put in. So I hope that he also, manages to carry on the tradition of that in the music. And apparently, the first time we're gonna hear each other's versions is on stage.
I know, right? I know.
So, at the end of the day, also, I think maybe me and you, we might, rap is also about competition, I'm really trying to nail your record. South Africa and Nigeria is the biggest rivalry in the continent, man. So, I really got to put it down,
I'm going to do the same thing to your record.
I'm trying to knock your record out the park.
Trust me.
So, yeah, man, I think it's time we get to work and we make it happen, man.
On that day, we shall see.
Nice one, brother. Let's get to it.
After a long studio session, this week's headline acts are ready to reveal their reworked covers to each other for the first time.
Really excited. I can't wait to get on the stage and do my thing, because we've been putting in that work since the day one we came in, and now today is finally here.
Run Lagos, Run Joes, AKA Run Lagos. Allow zaman Apo yara before then I go get my moolah Ni goro goma for your man Go push you to me beat down with the sauce Y'all niggas step is just fucking that bar Grinding I grind to the cock Oh yeah they look like a potato the cock Bapala mi tego Philip call I'm a buru kumani People look koi Ito te ba mi living man Don't you talk All the men don't tell Just some a little cock Hey cockability Accountability Sustainability What kind of gibbets Impossibility I'm in a military Hey man hope you skull let me take it in Badu what's it down in my lip Well I'm on in the Josie Love be shukuraka for ya I'm now let's do love it long gazi Badu what's it down in my lip Well I'm on in the Josie Don't act like you don't know me I'm all about my money rock and tell my love cause it Any day, anywhere where we day. We scatter the place and leave. That's what we do every day. Get it paid, I'm getting paid. How you getting paid? On the rap I come sing along. I mean young to the paid. All the young boys wanna do as I do. More than any beat, little cool as I lie. Check it out, open it out. If they want grace, on the yard is the malu. Badu, but you down one lip, but I'm in the Josie. Love be shukuraka for ya, me now, let's do love it long gazi. Badu, but you down one lip, but I'm in the Josie. Don't act like you don't know me, I'm gonna buy my money, rock and tell my love gozi. Badu, but you down one lip, but I'm in the Josie. Don't act like you don't know me, I'm gonna buy my money, rock and tell my love gozi. Badu, but you down one lip, but I'm in the Josie. Don't act like you don't know me, I'm gonna buy my money, rock and tell my love gozi.
He really made it his own. He put his own lingo in it, his own language, and he told his own story. And that's really what I think the cover challenge was about.
How's everybody feeling out there? Big shout out to all of me there right now. We're gonna take it from Nairobi to Josie to Lagos. Let's go. I'm gonna try to do the best I can, okay? I want you to vibe. Whoop. Here we go. We almost there. Put your hands up in the air if you can see the end. I'm dreaming, promised land. World is in my hand. If you wish upon a star, then you gon' see me there. Let's go. See all my dogos in. You don't want no trouble here. Money, money, though in the air. We poppin' bubbly, then we say, don't work to Lagos, man. They know I'm famous there. And if I can list TVs there. I blow if each y'all please beware. My people gon' see me stay. They feel like I'll represent. Play me fair, don't play my bread. We too tough like no TJ. The Lord gon' give me strength. We sing on CC killing. I never slow down. Carry me on. We almost there. Put your hands up in the air if you can see the air. I'm dreaming, promised land. World is in my hand. If you wish upon a star, then you go see me there. What you say, all that? Oh yeah. You guys having a good time out there? Let's take it to the bridge, right? Africa no one, Africa no one. This for my people. Exit, peace and love. Africa no one, Africa no one. This for my people. We gon' stay rising like the sun. And you know my Joburg boys gon' have to break the rules. And now what's up? We almost there. Put your hands up in the air if you can see the air. I'm dreaming, promised land. World is in my hand. If you wish upon the star, then you gon' see me there. Oh yeah.
Kill that track, man. Like, I want a remix of that song so bad right now. Like, it made me fall in love with the song all over again. I really like it.
Coke Studio Africa.
Next up on Coke Studio Africa, two incredible talents take us way back to their childhoods for the Coke Studio Africa throwback. Kenyan rap king Nyashinski rose to prominence as part of the legendary Kleptomaniacs trio. Then he walked away and left the music industry for close to 10 years. Now he's back with all the fire that made us fall in love with him in the first place. Pioneering South African group Mafikizolo has seen it all. Three-time duo or group of the year winners at the SA Music Awards, their music is layered, timeless, and will forever be part of the Pan-African music landscape.
The throwback is all about remaking the song from way back, you know, from when we were children growing up and the songs that we used to love.
The three categories are childhood rhyme, traditional song, or an African hit from any era. Black, because I'm black. Okay.
Favorite color, red. Red for passion, red for love.
Yellow because something about that bright color that says I'm African.
Old people, wisdom.
Exactly.
Both, because it's good to get wisdom, but it's also nice to give wisdom. So.
Oh, wow. Clap hands, everybody. Yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest.
Too late for mama. Brenda Fassie.
Yeah, for me it's Brenda Fassie as well. Yeah. You know those kids, they were my age and I used to be so jealous that I'm not in that music video.
Yeah.
And I was always like, but why didn't she pick me?
African hit song. I'm kind of happy about that because it's the one I wanted.
Let's go brainstorm, guys.
Mr. Mpo. How you doing, man?
You're right, man.
Good. So there's so many different sounds from different countries, you know, South, Central, Western Africa. I don't know, maybe we can brainstorm some ideas.
I don't know, do you have some stuff?
So we thought of the likes of Brenda Fassie, but then again, it's a joint decision. Nyashinsky has to come in as well and put in his input.
You know what? I think we should do something from this era. I don't want to go too far into the 60s or 70s. I think I have the song that's going to blow people's mind.
It's?
Nameless. Nameless is a legend in Kenya, in East African music. This song is called Coming Home. Came out in 2010. It was written during the World Cup. So you see the connection? Yes. So it's a song that is about people who go out of their country to go and represent their country and the pride of being where you're from, and then celebrating them when they come back home.
We never got the chance to hear what other countries did in terms of songs. And I think this gave us an opportunity to just relive that moment because it was such an amazing moment, you know, for the African people.
You know, when you hear the song for the first time, you feel like this is a good song and you need to do justice to it.
It's about everyone who's going out there, who's proud of where they come from, and they're going out there to showcase, you know, what they are all about, their country is all about. Yeah.
I feel like we need something extra.
Like beef it up and make it
we need something
more
extra.
live. We need to shake things up a little bit. It needs a big reveal or something. Okay, I have the perfect idea.
Cool.
All right.
He's fetching the idea. He left us just like this. Imagine.
He just walked out to the studio. I hope we didn't offend him.
What you're about to see on stage this time, it's gonna be some good surprise. It's gonna be fire. We'll have fun.
After a serious studio session, they are now ready to perform their new and improved throwback track.
Yeah! This one's for Africa. Yeah! To all my people in Africa. Let's go.
I'm writing this letter to my daughter. I wanted to tell her I'm coming home.
On a mission to get my victory. It's Elba Putin is on Bonaguma when I get my victory.
Check me out, up in the horizon, coming home, I am coming home. Hey! Check me out, up in the horizon, coming home, I am coming home.
Let's go. I'm coming home.
now back with Coke Studio Africa. Before the break, this week's headline act. Ykee from South Africa and Olamide from Nigeria both performed cover versions of each other's hits, while SA super producer Sketchy Bongo started working on their original track. Now they're ready to get back in the studio to work on their new track.
So basically what we need to try to do is we need to get like, you know, that vibe, that 100 BPM vibe.
I was going to show you what tempo we're working in.
The best way to start is to get the tempo. If he throws like hip-hop elements in, it'll give us like both, you know?
It's about the vibe. We must be on the same page.
The drum pattern that I chose to use and to make was something that's going to catch the listener immediately.
Ooh.
It's more like on the dancehall side, but definitely I'm very sure it's going to add some more Afro element to it.
I just added a little bit of like... So as soon as I played the beat for Ykee and Olamide, they both started humming ideas. So I was like, let's record those humming.
Right now. When it comes to making music, you know, for me and writing music, I normally just kind of try and sing melodies that don't have any real words to them. But those melodies, maybe later on we'll put words to them, maybe we'll use them in terms of texture.
I'm going to take the humming and I'm going to put it into the sampler. So a sampler is like, it's an instrument where I can put audio files into it and play it like it's an instrument. See, that's you, that's you. But now I've got the auto-tune running, so I can play. Should I play it over here?
That's crazy, Joe.
Should I play it over here? Anything you play, any note.
I was quiet for a while, but I was busy writing. I'm sorry. That's where I operate when I'm in the studio. I don't really talk much.
With the two rappers, they have similar styles of working, but also slightly different. Ykee is more hands-on. With Olamide, he's more chilled, he's more laid back. He's listening to what I'm doing, and he's going in and writing a whole lot of stuff.
Zone, like I just listen to the beat. If I can connect with it, like I don't like wasting time. I just like to drop it as it is. Jessica press the board, I go rewind down.
What Olamide brings to the vibes is really that he is also an Afrobeat, you know, Niger. He's got that flow. It's good point of departure for where we're trying to get with this song.
We're cool. I think we got enough of the track to get a direction of where we're going.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it actually all turns out with his style and my style together.
Lager?
Vibes.
Bad man.
Vibes. Oh, man. So it's time for us to take a break from the studio. It's kind of just, you know, get to know each other a little bit better. Yes! Ultimately, that will help us make better music if we, you know, kind of get on the same page.
We all know in Nigeria that if you can survive in Nigeria, if you can make it in Nigeria, you can make it anywhere in the world. That's how we operate. So
at the end of the day, man, that's actually what made us who we are right now. That's why we are strong.
That alone, it gives us some kind of vibe that we cannot get that vibe from anywhere, no matter where we travel to.
Yeah, it's very admirable, the spirit that Nigerian people have, and they're very, very proud, you know, to be Nigerian. I think as South Africans, we can learn a lot from that. We had this quota in South Africa with radio stations and said, from now on you have to play X amount, like quota of local music. And then they started like losing advertising and stuff like that. In terms of radical change, things are not always going to happen quickly and easily, especially in a country like South Africa, which is very, very westernized. Our people still have a long way to go in terms of putting our own artists first, or even when it comes to brands, giving us those deals. That if we could approach the same way that, you know, Nigeria does in terms of pushing our own artists, not only from the ground, but also from upstairs. I love how musical we are, you know, I love how innovative we are, you know, I love how beautiful the girls are.
Hip-hop culture, I think hip-hop culture is so welcomed in SA. Yeah, people love hip-hop music a lot.
We actually really do appreciate and respect their music in Nigeria.
I personally believe, you know, when it comes to African hip-hop music, I would definitely say that SA is probably the capital of African hip-hop culture. I think we produce the best hip-hop music videos. I think we have the best hip-hop artists.
Hip-hop is growing in Nigeria as well, but the Nigerian audience, they welcome pop music more.
Nigeria doesn't have the hip-hop scene that South Africa does. And therein lies the question, well, if you're a hip-hop artist, how do you kind of mold it in a way that people can accept it in that market?
Uganda's Ykee Benda is feeling the pressure as he's about to get the chance to work with Mozambique's Mr. Bow and Zimbabwe's Jah Prayzah in this week's Big Break. Let's meet our Big Break artist who's set to take the continent by storm.
Hey, Coke Studio Africa. My name is Ykee Benda from Uganda. I'm a reggae dancehall Afrobeat artist. I'm very proud to be Ugandan, and I'm using my music to keep the flag up high. I'm very excited to be selected for 2017 as the Big Break. This is the producer behind Superman. His name is Nesimpan Production. I'm so excited to meet all these geniuses, the music engineers and great artists that I'm going to work with. It's going to be a great experience on the Coke Studio stage. I can't wait. Who's going to stop me now? Who's going to stop me? Africa, Coke Studio has laid out this boy for you to receive. Receive him with both hands.
Coke Studio Africa.
Before the break, Ugandan rising star Ykee Benda proved that he has the right attitude. Now it's time for him to step up and deliver. First, he must meet his collaborators. The king of Mozambique and one of Africa's most respected artists, Mr. Bow, is a musician and a businessman. Along with his many accolades, in 2016, he was awarded a certificate of merit for being the most outstanding singer in the life of the Mozambican people. Jah Prayzah, aka Musoja, was born to be a singer. His music is influenced by many styles and influences many more. He tours the world and specializes in leaving crowds begging for more.
Mr. Bow.
What's up, my boy?
Good, man.
Good, bro.
Coming to Coke Studio, I came with this song, hoping for, artists to step on it.
Jah Prayzah.
My guy.
And as it so happened, I landed the biggest in Zimbabwe, that is Jah Prayzah. And then there is the biggest in Mozambique, that is Mr. Bow. This is like a dream come true, to get to meet you guys. So
I think it will be a good opportunity to be here contributing to the success of a young man.
This is the song. It's called Superman.
Superman?
Yeah.
You're the Superman.
I'm the Superman. The one thing I want to keep about this song, Superman, is my identity, because this song has a touch of Ykee Benda in there. It's a Zouk song.
It's a Zouk song?
Yeah.
Zouk song?
Yes.
So it's going to take me back home.
Oh, yes.
Of course.
That's Mozambique sound.
One of the best references in Zouk is Kassav Band.
Zouk is original from France.
So what I feel is that he is an artist that has a lot to give.
The hardest thing about, giving somebody a song to see if they like it is you questioning yourself, will they like it or not? You feeling it?
He's a very good vocalist. He doesn't put much effort. It just flows.
This song talks about you asking this beautiful lady to let you be her Superman, her everything. I was hoping you guys can step on it and, give it your own vibe.
So we're gonna take his song and we're gonna drop some verses. We're gonna collaborate with him.
These are opportunities that only appear once in a while, and when they appear, they become special.
Being in studio with Jah Prayzah and Mr. Bao, in a few words, this is a dream come true. Jah Prayzah is right now jumping on the song, and I'm looking at him, I'm like, what? It's like, this is gonna work. And then the calm guy, Mr. Bao, is just feeling it in his head. In my head, I'm going like, yes, I'm going big. Africa, here I come. Nice.
Man, that is lush, yo.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
The vibe just connected all of us, and I think I've just made friends out of a song.
I'm never letting go, nah.
He's going somewhere. He's gonna be someone big.
First gonna do some vocal training and, you know, get myself ready. Make sure I'm at, you know, the same level with you guys. You don't want to leave me behind, do you? Otherwise, man, much love, man.
You're big.
Hey, man.
What's up, bro?
I'm good, bro. What's up? I'm getting ready to meet my vocal coach before I go for my performance. I need your help before I step on that stage. I believe there is always something I can learn. There is always something new you can get from people.
Yeah. So I'd really want to listen to, first of all, what your range is.
Let me be your Superman. Let me be your master planner.
You have an amazing voice. You do well in any other style of music. Okay. But now we just need you to put the emotion into it and put the sound, because it's already there. We can feel it from far.
Every word that comes with the song, no, you should have a facial expression for it, so that you put it out there and somebody reads it, even though when they don't know the meaning of the song. Let me be your Superman. Let me be your master planner. Girl, tonight I'm in your corner.
That's the vibe that when someone looks at you, that's the vibe that they get. Yeah. So now on stage, just do the same. And I mean, you'll always get it right.
Well, I feel much better going to this performance with the vocal training. I feel assured of what I'm going to do. Thank you, Phila.
Thanks, man.
I really appreciate it.
All the best, bro.
Okay.
Take care.
Take care, man.
So,
see ya.
So catchy.
Hey, guys, man. Hey, what's up? We got some 2 gifts for you. What? In appreciation of, you know, these 2 artists stepping on my track, I decided to bring them something from my country. Greetings from Uganda. Wow. So the horn symbolizes strength and, you know, power. I'm excited, but most importantly, man, I'm super nervous.
Coke Studio stage is not just any stage. And also he is participating in such a big stage with confidence and with great music icons. The song is dope, man. Dope.
This is the biggest stage I've stepped on thus far.
Written from Uganda.
I won't lie. So many things are running through my head, but I think I got this. I'm gonna do it right.
Girl, I'm hallucinating for your loving, groundbreaking. Sometimes, girl, we be relating. Girl, I'm hallucinating for your loving, groundbreaking. Sometimes, girl, we be relating. Nah. Let me be your Superman. Let me be your master planner. Girl, tonight I'm in your corner. Baby Bambi, don't they come to baby lonely? I go a lie, Mumutima days a crisis. Girl, I can't resist your love. I say blood pumping, heart punting. For your loving, girl, I'm lonely. Days counting, when you come in, I'm calling. That you can't resist my love. You're my one and only. Never leave you lonely. Girl, I'm never letting go. Nah, let me be your Superman now. Ladies and gentlemen, from Mozambique, Mr. Bao.
Quero ser eu o homem que dorme colado a ti. Quero ser eu o homem que você ama. Quero ser eu o homem que você chama de amor. Quero ser eu o pai que os teus filhos chamam. Às vezes me vejo sozinho sentado a pensar em ti. Te juro, miúda, se me deixas entrar eu não vou sair. Você tem mel, ué. Você tem mel.
Let me be your Superman. Ladies and gentlemen, from Zimbabwe, Jah Prayzah. Let me be your master plan. Tonight I'm in your corner. Let me be your Superman. Let me be your master plan. Tonight I'm in your corner.
He is a complete artist. There is no doubt that he will go far. Very far indeed.
It's amazing. He's doing very well, and I'm sure in the long run, if he continues working hard, he'll go somewhere.
So I feel like I'm rapping with greatness. So that's the feeling. It's massive.
Studio Africa.
Before the break, this week's headline acts. SA's Ykee and Nigeria's Olamide were busy in the studio with South African producer Ykee Benda on their quest to create a Pan-African smash hit.
Yeah, so we got this vibe. We got the beat, we got the chorus idea. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start putting some kind of structure together with the track.
What's happening, man? You're good.
Hey, how does the track sound, bro?
Oh, my G.
I was working on this like little hip hop section, so where the drums change a bit.
So we've already got you on the hook.
Okay, yeah.
Again, sure. Ykee on the first verse.
I got my words ready, bro.
You ready?
First and foremost, I think Sketchy is a talented producer. We trusted him to go back and really just kind of mess with the beat a little bit. I've heard it now, and it sounds like something we can definitely work with, you know.
Okay.
Are you ready, bro?
Okay, I'm ready. Let's get it.
We're keeping the chorus that was actually recorded initially.
I think I'll just take Olamide's lead. He came up with a great hook.
I know you feel the fire deep in your soul.
It was something I didn't expect at all.
If we gon' pay the price.
I thought Ykee was gonna go into some hard raps or something like that.
Flexing, my guns in the flesh.
He had more of that Niger Afrobeat stuff at the beginning of his verse, and he actually sang quite a bit of his verse. Olamide gets onto the mic and he surprises me as well.
Hold on a minute, pass me the bottle, hand and let me sip it, baby, dip it low, rotate your booty for me and flip it when you flip.
I thought he was the one that was going to get on the singing tip first, and next thing he comes through with bars.
The reason why I chose to start my verse with rap is because I was expecting the beat to be dancehall all through, and the guy just changed it for me and gave me hip hop. I say hip hop, everything we do now, bros. When we can rap, I'll be okay now. I go rap now.
Hey, nice one.
No time.
Done.
We got to the end of the song, well, what we thought was the end of the song, and then we realized the song just wasn't right. It needed something more.
We need a bridge on the track, though.
Ykee should do that. I'm already on the chorus. Oh, yeah. It's got to be 50-50, you know, so Ykee's got a verse already, so he should take the bridge.
I just felt for this exercise we needed something that was dynamic. I think that bridge also kind of switched it up. Just gives it a bit of a, bit more of a pop feel.
I think that's the one.
So the song is done. It's sounding amazing, if I say so myself.
Now it's time for us to go to the main event and perform and showcase this music.
Amazing job, thank you.
Done.
we're gonna bring that fire on stage tonight. Tonight we're giving them the original. This is the main reason why we've been here all week, putting in that work and all. So, right.
Coke Studios, are you ready? Let's go. Jessica Wine, Jessica Wine, Jessica press forward, I go rewind down. I want to cry now, I want to buy now. Everything you do, they blow my mind now. To the sound boys, go lale, take it low, baby, I need go lale, take it, go lale, take it low, baby, I need go lale, to the sound boys, go lale, take it low, baby, I need go lale, take it, go lale, take it low, baby. I know you feel the vibe deep in your soul. I need control. If we gon' pay the price, I need to know. Paparazzi follow, take my hand, don't leave solo. Now go treat this queen like gold, and I'm flexing. Bad guys in my section, all eyes on me, perfection. Check the entrance, get the money then straight to the exit. Jessica Wine, Jessica Wine, Jessica press it forward, I go rewind now. I want to cry now, I want to buy now. Everything you do, they blow my mind now. This is how of us. Go lale, take it low, baby. You do take it. Go lale, take it low, baby. I go lale. You do sound of us. Go lale, take it low, baby. I go lale. You do take it. Go lale. Hold on a minute, pass me the bottle of Benny, let me sip it, baby, dip it low. With that you put it for me, you flip it with your finger. Got me speaking in tongues, I'm ready to. Got me cannibal, got me, on the bicycle, Malasun, jam fresh your prodigal. Get inside of your prison, jam, be Dr. Now too. This is how we do, where me from, baby, carnival. Too much sauce, got me wishing. Hey, I'm on girl, yeah, yeah, yeah. What I do, yeah, yeah, yeah. What do you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Murugo, yeah, 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 yeah. Jessica Wine, Jessica Wine, Jessica press it forward, I go rewind them. I want to cry now, I want to buy now. All the things you do, they blow my mind now. Do this hours, go lale, take it low, baby. And do this okay, go lale, take it low, baby. And go lale, do this hours, go lale, take it low, baby. And go lale, do this okay, go lale, take it low, baby. And go lale. I will perceive disguise. Is it my confidence? Is it my whole design? I break my promises. That will perceive disguise. Is it my confidence? Is it my whole design? I break my promises. Let's go. Jessica Wine, Jessica Wine, Jessica press it forward, I go rewind now. I want to cry now, I want to buy now. Everything you do, they blow my. Oh yeah, do this sound voice. Go lale, take it low, baby, and go lale. Do this okay, go lale, take it low, baby, and go lale. Down now.
The Amanda Black legend keeps on growing as she collaborates with hip life superstar Joey B from Ghana on an awesome throwback track. And Nigeria's Chidima and Kenya's Sauti Soul create an original smash hit in the studio. Coke Studio Africa. This is where music meets.
Coke Studio Africa.